Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wacky Wednesday. Yay! Oh, you're in a treat. You're in for a treat for today and tomorrow.
I can't wait.
We're going to make some Santa hats.
We sure
Hello. All right. Well, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us on YouTube and Facebook. We do have a few shout outs to some of our regular wonderful listeners who are always there for us. Thank you for your likes, your loves, all your comments, and your sharing. We really appreciate it, and so thank you so much. Okay, Chelsea, here we go. Shout outs to Nancy C, Ruth C, Glenda I, Lana T, Carol D, Sandy A, Sandy W, Vivian H, Annette W, Helen O, Ann L, Tina B, and Loanne F. Those are some of our absolute wonderful regulars. And I took that list from comments from other shows. So that way, you know, we're listening and we're saying hi back. All right. So today and tomorrow, we are going to be making Santa hat pillow.
I can't wait.
It's the cutest little thing. It's very cute. There it is,
It's
up in the
super
corner. And this is one of the Karen Montgomery designs for the Quilt Company. And, sorry, these are really inexpensive and we have tons of them. So we wanted to show off how to make this one because, of course, it's Santa time.
It sure is.
It is, isn't it? All right. So what do we need? So they say that we need some red flannel and some fleece for the hat. Well, I decided that we should do it in cuddle or minky, whatever you want to call it, because I love having red fluff everywhere.
It's so fun.
It's so fun, as you can see. It also, so the red is the main body of the hat. They also ask us for some white plush for the band across the hat, so we did that. It did ask for some lightweight fusible interfacing, but I used some just plain white fabric, and I'll tell you what we did to it. Okay, we also need a zipper. They said 18 inches or longer. All right, so we got a good long one. It also says we need to have a pom-pom maker, some white yarn for pom-poms, and a pillow form. And we have the Crafter's Choice pillow forms. It's a basic pillow form, and I picked out the one that they said for us to do. They also said wonder clips and pins if you need them, basic supplies like thread, walking foot, and in my case I also brought a zipper foot.
Nice.
Because we got to put that zipper in. All right, are you ready, Chelsea?
I'm so ready, Sandy.
Okay, so what I did was to take our red minky cuddle, whatever you want to call it, and I put a piece of plain cotton on the back. And then I went to my favorite long armor, Kyle, yay, in the long army department, and said, I have this piece of fabric, and it was much bigger than this because we of course we cut some squares off it. Would you please just do a Christmas design on it? And I asked him, is it okay? We're just going to do red thread. It does not matter what the back is because this is going to be the inside of the pillow, but just make a Christmas pattern. And lo and behold, look what Kyle did. He put all these little cute snowflakes on here, and it really looks sweet. It just looks embossed, right? It doesn't.
It does.
You can't see the stitching because it's into the quilting
a
area.
little hard to pick up on camera, but
do you
in
want
person
to try
you can see
maybe
it.
a close-up?
Yeah, try it on the close-up, Sandy.
Okay, let me take it to close-up. Does that look here?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that? So you can see the design that was quilted into it. And I thought that would be really smart to take the fabric in, have it pre-quilted, and then cut your stuff out. And then you don't have to worry about quilting it afterwards. So
Yeah, makes it nice and easy.
that is wonderful. So that's what we did. And you know what? We can do that at our long arming. We can take smaller pieces, for instance, just a piece of fabric like I did,
Yep.
or placemats.
Or I see Kyle quilting up a tree skirt
Tree
today.
skirt. Can you imagine? Awesome. So if you need a smaller pieces done, not just big quilts, but smaller pieces, tree skirt, placemats, table runners, just plain pieces of fabric that you want a specific design on, we can do it. Kyle and Doris are here, and they are fabulous. So that's what we did. We took our red fabric, which is leaking everywhere, and we pre-quilted it. All right. Then what did we do then, Chels?
Oh, what did we do then, Sandy?
We cut
some squares.
We cut some squares. So we followed the lovely pattern, the Santa Hat Pillow by Karen Montgomery, the quilt company, and we followed her directions, her cutting directions. So we cut 2 large rectangles. Okay, and then from that white fabric, we also cut out 2 smaller rectangles, and they actually will go on the bottom of our big rectangles when we're ready. So that's what we did first. We took our red fabric that was quilted, cut a big rectangle, cut 2 rectangles that will fit this rectangle, and that's what we did. So that's our cutting instructions. That's all we need for fabric. That's it.
That's easy.
That's easy. That's it. All right. So now they did give us instructions now on how to do this, because you have to have a point on the top, right?
Yep.
Look, point on the top of, oh, you can't see it because we're on the other camera.
Oh, yes, I'm on the other camera. Oh, there's Sandy.
Point on the top of your hat. So that's what we're going to do.
All right.
So by magic, Chelsea marked our spots, because they give you specific directions as to how tall the little hat's going to be and what angle to cut the point at. So Chelsea's going to attempt that right now with our big ruler and our cutting mat and her rotary cutter, and she's going to cut the angle for the hat. So they do give you directions as to how far it needs to be over, where you're going to cut from, that sort of stuff. And they ask you to put the fabrics either right sides together or wrong sides together, but whatever you do, you're trying to cut the mirror image. So you don't want to have one go one way and the other one go, and then you go to put them together and they don't go the right way. So either put them right sides together or wrong sides together and then cut. So there's our point. Isn't that sweet? That's a good point. So, so Chelsea, tell me, which one of Santa's reindeer has the best moves?
Dancer.
Yeah. He can really rock it, can't he? Ooh, dancer. Ooh, pretty dancer. All right, so the next step in our program is to take those 2 strips that we cut that were white, and now we have to attach our zipper.
Okay.
So we are going to take our zipper.
Would you like a top camera there, Sandy?
Okay, top camera over here.
That one's a close-up.
Oh, top. Okay, sorry. Nope, we're going to go over here. I'm just going to take the little sticker off our zipper, and I'm going to lay my zipper flat on the table, and you want to make sure that the zipper pull and the zipper end are well out of the way of what we're actually going to stitch. And then we're going to stitch this piece on, but we're going to turn it over and center it in the zipper.
Wrong sides together,
Well, yes. Or right sides together, as I was guessing.
Right sides together.
And then we're going to just do a line right up against that zipper. And then we're going to flip it and stitch it down.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds easy enough. I'm sure hoping, because this is our first go at it. All right, so today I'm working again on the Innovis, Brother Innovis 1300. I have a zipper foot on, and I have white thread. I thought that would be best.
White thread's a good call.
White thread. That way you can't see my boo-boos.
Well, the nice thing is, even if we didn't have white thread, I bet it would bury nicely into this fluffy stuff.
That's true. The thread does bury deep. You just see the outline of the thread, not so much the color of it. So that's good. Oh, good pinning. Something.
Lots of clips for Sandy.
Yes, because this is stretchy fabric, number one. And number two, it can tend to be slippery. So we want to hold it tight. So we stretch, zip. We're going to stitch that zipper between the two sections of the plush fabric using Wonder Clips. And here we go. And we're over to the big machine here. And I'm going to start off the zipper a little bit because my clippy's in the road. I want to get my foot lined up with the edge of the zipper. Okay, there. It's almost there. There. And then I'm going to start going forward.
Sandy, your camera might not be quite in the right spot.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, people.
It happens.
All right, it happens. Sandy gets very excited and whacks things. All right, so there's my zipper foot and there's my threads, and I'm going to start stitching this on. And you'll see that it does kind of slide a little bit. They did say maybe that you'd like to use your just want to make sure that edge is down. You might want to use your walking foot, but I'm going to try very hard not to stretch this too badly as I go, because I want to get close to the teeth of the zipper. Boy, I think Chelsea's got me governed really well here. Definitely not going very fast. Just snugging up again.
I turned you right down in the last
That's right,
video.
so I can't go too fast. Anyways, I'm just going to zip this along. And I'm sorry if it stretches a little bit, but
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work in the end. We can always just make a fatter seam because it is kind of a stretchy fabric. I'm just feeding it gently under that zipper foot. We're getting right close to the zipper foot. Oh, it's looking good, Chelsea. Yeah, it does. It's a bit stretchy, so it does stretch a little bit. But that's okay. We can accommodate that because you can take up whatever extra you've got in your seam.
Perfect.
Yeah. I just hope I don't run out of zipper by the time we get to the end.
We might have started too close to the end.
That's all right. We'll get this sorted, won't we? Yeah. Just making sure it's not going too far away. But yes, it does have a tendency to want to stretch a little.
Might as well just remove that last one.
Yeah,
too.
may as well. And you know what?
Oh yeah, you're getting right over
right
that
at the
zipper
end.
stop there,
That's
Sandy.
okay. Because I have a sneaky suspicion it may have stretched more than what our size is going to allow. So we'll just, any excess will just go in that outside
We'll just
seam.
start from the other end.
That's right. And we'll just do fine. All right. I never worry. There's always a solution to every problem that you might encounter. All right, we're just about done. That little guy wants to slide just a little bit. I'm going to get my scissor because I didn't bring my awl and just hold that down on the tab. Okay, sorry, dude. And then just finish it off. All right, beautiful. Okay, Chelsea, I think we got that.
Good job.
Okay, so we have it. I'm going to give you all these back because we're going to have to pin the next piece too.
Okay.
Okay, so there's our first seam along the top edge. Yeah, we might, you know, we're going to have to start in the same, we'll start at this end and go this way next time. I don't know. Anyways, we'll get it. Now we're just going to turn this over, and they say now just to run a stitch down here to hold the flap of the zipper tab and that down. So we're going to do that now. And we're going to switch our knee foot over. So drop it off and reconnect on the other side. That's the one thing about these zipper feet. It's really cool. You just switch the direction, right?
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And for Bernina's, I think you just move your needle to the other side, right? All right, so we're just going to just do a quick stitch to hold this down so the zipper edge is not flapping around. Okay, here we go. Look at us go. Just right on that edge, holding that edge down.
It's looking beautiful, Sandy.
Okay. Sometimes I wonder,
And the best part is if there's any wiggles or jiggles here, number one, that fur's gonna hide it. And number two, this is the bottom of the pillow.
Yeah, nobody's gonna see this.
If anybody picks up your pillow and checks it out, that's a little weird.
They say, "Oh my goodness, what did you do to your pillow?"
Don't look at the bottom.
I'll just say, forget that. Don't look there. Look at how cute my pillow is. Right. It's looking good, Joe. It's looking good. It kind of rolls into place, that fuzzy stuff. Or if it doesn't, close enough. You're at least getting the two sealed down nice and tight. All right, looking good. But I might sew from the other end next time. Okay, here we go. All right, there it is. So there's our first side of our zipper. And yeah, I'm kind of crookedy, but don't look at that part.
Perfection.
Okay. All right, kind of wobbly, but that's okay. You might want to put some fusible interfacing on the back side of that, but that's okay. Now, we're going to do...
Fixed.
Fixed, yeah, fixed.
Fixed.
Fixed. That's okay. Once we get it sewn in, it's not going anywhere. That's my theory anyways.
Sandy, right. Where do you want me to start this? In the center, maybe?
Well... Okay, so let's measure this first off. Do you have your ruler handy?
I can get it.
Okay, and just see, because we got to have it the same width as our bottom. So how badly did I stretch it out of shape? Not that bad, I don't think, but...
That's the wrong end of the ruler, Sandy.
Okay, all right.
It's like none of these numbers look right.
Why none of these numbers look right? Okay, no, I guess what we'll do is line it up here and or line it up there. Maybe line it on that end because we're going to run out of space going that way.
Sure.
Okay. All right, so Chelsea's going to just now pin my other part. And valuable lesson learned.
They'll stretch together.
It will stretch together. That's right.
Do you want just one clip and then you can just wing it?
I'll just wing it from there.
We're just clipping once.
So, why does Santa use GPS?
Oh, I don't know.
Because he doesn't want to be a lost clause.
Oh, that's cute.
All right, we're going to give this one now a turn at it. I've just flipped my zipper foot going the other way. And we're going to take off down this side. I'm sure I got my foot on there. And then we're just going to feed this and do the stitching, trying not to pull it too much as we go. All right, here we go. Just snugging up to the edge of that zipper with our white stuff. I'm not even sure what fabric this other than it's stretchy white stuff.
I think it's just like short hair minky.
It could be because it doesn't have fur like the cuddle or anything, but it's quite nice. Looking good.
I like how you're still sewing while
yeah,
taking it around.
Hey, I slowed down. Yeah, now you can see Sandy's a monster when it comes to stitching, isn't she?
I like it.
Yeah.
You get the job done.
I try. This one's not stretching as much this way.
Perfect.
Oh, and I wiggled right off. I have to stop for a second. I was not paying attention and I wiggled away. So let me go back just a second, right to here, and let me not wiggle away. I'm wiggling away. That's one thing about stretchy fabric, is it does tend to want to wiggle away. Don't wiggle away. Stay out there. Stay out there. It didn't stay out very well, Chelsea, but you know what? It's going to be what it is.
The good thing is it's not going to fray.
No, it's not going to fray. And once we get it buried into the zipper, into the fabric, it's going to be just fine. Oh, and look, it's turning out to be about the right end length too. Look at that. I'm happy. All right, so that's got that side done. Let's cut that off.
Yep, they stretched to the same amount. That's
they did.
Perfect.
Isn't that perfect? Now I'm just going to flip this over, just that zipper foot, so I can go on the other side. So good at this. There we go. And now we're just going to do that second row of stitching down here. All right. I know it's kind of boring watching me sew, isn't it?
You're doing a great job, Sandy.
Oh, I think I was
I'm
supposed to
watching
go
it on
from
the
there.
close-up.
Are you? Okay.
I sure
I
am.
think I'm supposed to go
I'm
from the other end.
inspecting your stitches.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh, now I'm in trouble. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck that over just a bit. There we go. And I'm going to take that zipper and just do another line of stitching to hold that nice fabric in place. So when you're tugging on your zipper to put your polo in and out and all that sort of stuff, and this should wash up really nicely because it's cuddly minky, right?
Yeah.
That should be good. Oh, I'm getting better at it, Chelsea. Getting better.
It looks good.
It's kind of wobbly, but it's not bad. We're just making sure that that stuff is down tight with that zipper. Almost made it look like it's invisible.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's looking marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous. All right. So now we've got our zipper in. We have our pieces all ready. Now we need the most wonderful part of all. There it is. There's our zipper in there. It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, perfect. Let's go back and visit with you. Okay, so how do you know Santa's good at karate?
He has a black belt.
Oh, you got it.
I peeked at the joke.
Woo! She's just slaying it today, isn't she?
Oh,
Oh. Okay, so that piece is ready. Our big pieces are ready. We're going to zip those up tomorrow. But we need something else. Right on the end of our little things, we need
where's my hat?
pom-pom. So if you have a pom-pom maker, great. If you don't, we have a very large pom-pom maker, and I am so thrilled because look what it makes. This is going to look so cute.
It made
at the
a
end of
giant
giant pom-pom. Isn't that adorable? All right, well, this took a while.
It did. It took a long time.
With Chelsea and Betty's help, I made this, but I was like, I made one wrap and they looked at me and said, no, honey, that's not going to be enough.
Going.
Keep going. So I wrapped it many times and we got the really big fluffy pom-pom. So let's do it then, Chelsea. Let's make a pom-pom.
So we have a smaller pom-pom maker, so you don't have to watch us make a pom-pom forever.
That sounds like a plan.
So these are actually 2 pieces, and you just put them together like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have these little flaps that come up on both sides.
Yep.
So we're going to start with just one set of flaps up. We're going to grab some yarn. And you can just start winding.
Yeah. You just start wrapping.
I made that look easy, didn't I? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I found it, I was not as... I don't know, as good as it was when, when she got started, it was all right. It was a little tough to get started at the beginning, but it was.
Yeah, getting started is always a little tricky, and then you can just kind of fly.
Yeah, I like it. Yep, you're just going to do a little wrap.
And so you don't want to do just one wrap. You kind of want to do a bit more.
Mm-hmm. Make it
fluffy. Be careful to not go too much. So that might be enough.
That looks really cool.
And now before I cut it, I'm just going to
close
it up.
In place.
And then you can actually just wrap your little yarn end there.
Mm-hmm.
And we need some
scissors.
And we're going to free ourselves.
Free the fern. Okay.
The yarn.
Okay. Free the fern. Yeah. Free the yarn. Okay.
And then we're just going to do it again.
Yeah. And this is really slick making these pom-poms. I thought it was really fun.
This one started easier than the last one.
It did indeed. Well, I think we get used to it. Once you've done one side, it's you get the rhythm of wrapping, right? Yeah. Well, it's looking good, Chelsea.
All right, I think that looks pretty good.
Okay, so we're gonna
close it up.
Close it up.
And I'm just gonna
Give it a little knot.
Lock my little tail in there.
Okay.
And now for the part that spooked Sandy.
Yeah, this one made
Before
me
I
a
do
little
that,
bit.
I'm just going to cut us off a length of yarn so we're ready for the next step.
Okay.
So you saw that we had gaps kind of in the top here. We're just going to take our scissors and we're going to cut
This
through
is
here.
where I got scared because, oh my God, I just wrapped all that on there and now we're just going to cut it apart and all these little pieces are going to fall down. But it didn't.
That's the good news.
Yeah, that was the good news.
All right, so you're cutting through all the layers, and then we're going to take this and thread it through like that.
Yeah.
And looks like I missed a couple little bits there, so we're just going to trim them. And now you're going to do what they call a square knot. So you're going to wrap through twice, and then pull it tight.
Yes. Look at her
And
muscles.
then do it one more time.
Okay.
Through twice. Let it tight.
Beautiful. Look at that.
And now,
Now, here it goes.
for the moment of truth, did we do it
Did
right?
we do it right?
We're just going to pull these two pieces apart. Slowly but surely. Might be trapped because of my little yarn here and here. Oh, maybe I have to open these.
Okay, maybe we should.
That might be mine.
Okay, open those. Okay, open
That
the
may
things.
be the thing
Okay,
trapping
and
it.
then we pull it apart.
There we go.
Oh, is that cute or what?
All right. So
And we
let's
trim
flip
off
it
our
up.
little extra edges that we started with. Oh, Chelsea. That is so cute.
All right. So from here, you can just kind of give it a little haircut.
Looking good. Beautiful. That looks great. And the magic of TV, it turns into this. It needs a little
Yep,
haircut.
then you just have to grow it.
And
And then you have your little tassels for tying it on or
Yeah.
whatever you're doing with it.
That is really cool. All right. So now we have all of our pieces. So tomorrow will be our big assembly day. Okay.
Whoa.
Woo.
I can't wait.
I think that'll be fun. Okay, but I have another joke for you before we go and sign off or anything.
What's the joke, Sandy?
Which friend of Santa's is the most chill?
Could it be Jack Frost?
You bet. He's nipping at your nose. All right, before we sign off, though, you know, we have been trying to do this for several days. We wanted to introduce some new
We sure
products.
have.
So
Yes.
let's talk about a little bit of new product that's coming into the store.
All right.
All right,
So
perfect.
new products from Kimberbell. So they brought in some new scissors. These ones are the double curved applique scissors, 6 inches. They're
Those are
right-handed.
really nice.
Excuse me.
Okay. Do you need me to carry on? You got a
Good.
tickle?
We
Okay.
got this.
All right.
And these are the new sharp snips. They're right and left-handed.
Perfect.
Micro serrated blade, and they're lightweight and ergonomic.
Oh,
Also, I
good.
love
So
the color.
They are. That's that lovely tealy bluey green color that Kimberbell is so famous for.
And then, of course, because, you know, if you have this many scissors, you don't want to lose them.
No.
And when you come to class, you want to make sure they're all accessible.
Yes. And you got to make sure that you got something to carry them in. So yeah, I love
Yes,
it.
they came out with the new scissors case. You can store scissors, rotary cutters, and more.
Fabulous.
Oh, I love that little K on the back in orange. Very cute. Love it. Beautiful.
That is so cute. I
And
love that.
they came out with one of the best tools of them all.
Mm.
A rotating cutting mat. You
That-
may have watched me do some awkward cuts on this show. This would help
This
most
would
of
help
them.
most of those. Yes, I was going to say yes, because we've got her jammed in here, and she's left-handed, and she has to have space. And some days it would be just a killer thing if you actually had a rotating. mat.
It could. And the 14 by 14 size is a phenomenal size. And the color's cute too. I like it. So when you're cutting green fabric, you can see your fabric.
That is so cool.
Fabulous,
All right.
Sandy.
Fabulous, fabulous.
We did it.
We did it.
We
Okay.
remembered.
We remembered this time because we've been trying to remember this all week. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy.
All right. A few things for the rest of this week. We're still doing the social sewing.
We sure
So
are.
pop on into the store anytime this week, right up till end, including Saturday.
Yeah.
It's 10:30 to 4 p.m. and we'd love to see you in the store.
It's a great way to get those last minute projects
Yep.
finished up without the distractions
With-
and without the people you're giving them to seeing them.
That's right. You don't want them to see. But it's also a wonderful thing because you're doing it in the sewing store. You've got access to all of the products that you might have forgotten at home and really, really need, or things you really, really want. So that's really great. And it's only $10 plus tax for each table that you take up.
And
How's
then
that?
you get it back
Okay.
in the form of a coupon.
And that's sweet. And then you can go buy some of that stuff that you forgot and you need to buy, and you know how that goes. Anyways, yes, so all this week we have social sewing. And we look forward to seeing you at the store.
We sure do.
All right, so let's talk about what's happening in first part of December.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
This
okay.
might be one of the events I'm most excited for
Yeah.
because it's a feel-good event.
It is. I think it is. So many times we do things and we do it for ourselves or our family, which is fine. But sometimes there's people out there that also need us to do something for them.
Yeah, they might be less fortunate, or maybe by us doing something for them, we can empower them and get them to school.
I think that's marvelous. So the event that we're talking about is Giving Tuesday, and that is Tuesday, December 3rd. It's from 10:30 to 4. It is a free event. However, when we're sewing for so powerful purses, we only have 16 spots. So you got to make sure you register with us at the store. Yeah. So you can call us 403-252-3711.
You can sign up online on our website, www.mysewingroom.ca.
But if you're coming in to do some social sewing, you can sign up in person.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so that's the first one on that week of Tuesday, December 3rd. We also have on Thursday, December 5th, we have a rope bowl sew along.
Okay, this is going to be an excellent class.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of classes, sometimes you go to them, they're a technique class. You don't take home a finished product.
Yeah.
But in rope bowl class, so number one, you're going to learn how to make a rope bowl. You're going to learn all of Anne's phenomenal tips and tricks.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn how to embroider on them if that's what you're looking for. But you could be leaving this class with a project that's giftable and ready to go.
That's right.
Fully done.
And once you get it, as yesterday's show told you about rope bowls and more, yeah, the world is your oyster. You can make
really
bowls and you can make big. Oh, what did Julie make? She made a big
laundry hamper. You can make coasters.
It's so cool.
You
Yes.
could dye it.
Trivets. I think Miss Anne said we could make trivets.
Trivets, yeah.
Yes.
Hot pad.
Hot pads is so cool. And you know what? All of that is only $20 plus tax.
And then you just need a short supply list.
Yeah, and it's short. It's called Rope and Thread and Sewing Machine.
Yes.
And if you are going to do the embroidery, then you need a really loose stitched embroidery design.
Yeah, like
and,
red work or line work, something like that.
Something like that. And just some sticky stabilizer.
Yep.
And some thread.
Ha!
Woohoo!
Really easy.
Yep, just absolutely easy. All right. Also, if you want to make something that you can take home right away.
So this is Tuffet class. It is so cool. Have you ever made a piece of furniture before?
Yeah, that is, I love it.
After this class, you can say, well, yeah, I have.
I've made 2 big ones, a medium, and a baby. So I've made 4 tuffets.
What?
Yeah, I
And
know.
Sandy's gearing up to make a 5th
Yes,
tuffet.
I'm gearing up to make a 5th tuffet because my sister's moving to a new home and she saw my tuffet and went, oh, I need one of those. So there's my housewarming gift for my sister.
So in our regular Tuffet class, of course, there's 2 classes. We teach you how to make the top.
Yeah.
And then you might have some homework to take home. You'll finish it up at home. You'll come back on what we like to call shop. day.
Shop day.
On shop day, what happens is we build the tuffet. We get the big staplers out. That's my favorite day. Big staplers, and we start building them.
Yep.
And the cool thing is if you've taken our tuffet class before and say you already know how to make the top, you could sign up for just the shop day.
Yes, and then you can finish off whatever unfinished projects you have for tuffets. It's wonderful. And you know the whole class thing, the class is $95 plus tax. If you wait until class day to purchase your tuffet kit,
you get 20% off your kit.
Yep. So that's when you do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that includes the feet.
That's right. That includes the feet.
And they're actually really nice feet.
Yeah, I love it.
I love them. They're beautiful.
All right. I think that's probably all we'll mention today, because those are kind of in the line of you make something and you take it home and have some fun with it. I love it. All right, Chelsea. Well, I can't wait to come back tomorrow so we can finish our Santa hat pillow.
I can't wait
I can't wait either. I think it'd be so much fun. Anyways, thanks for joining us today on Wacky Wednesday on Facebook, YouTube, at My Sewing Room. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.